Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the greatest podcast on the internet. My name is Azeem Ibrahim Aliyar, and I'm with
Tabitha Manibe.
And this is Cross Theory.
Yeah, so today we want to talk about this week's trending topic on the internet, which is the male rompers.
It's trending to you because you like looking at those Instagram pictures, yeah?
Everyone
rope
likes
us,
looking.
Don't rope
I won't
everyone
lie.
in.
Some people look really good in them, as in, wow.
Okay, for me who doesn't look at weird things, what is a romper?
A romper is like basically a shorter version of overalls. I mean, I think you know, like girl rompers that they usually wear. It's a bit more body hugging than the male ones.
So basically guys are wearing that now.
Yeah, I think guy clothes are now becoming smaller.
Do you mean more feminine?
Could be. No, not more feminine, because the original rompers, jumpsuits that girls wear were male wear.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
That's
just
really
like,
weird.
Just like trousers, and I mean, then the guys are not wearing. Okay, not all guys are wearing skirts nowadays,
What?
apart from Kanye and Jaden Smith.
Okay.
But yeah, I think you look good in one.
Hell no, I ain't never
Birthday
wearing
present.
romper. No, I don't have sexy legs to pull rompers off. Hey, fashion is changing. Some people I know, they really don't like wearing anything outside their comfort zone. So I think it's cool for guys to experiment. The male gender role is changing in society, I guess. Guys care about their hair, their facial, stuff like that. But who cares?
I would care if I'm out with someone and I'm wearing a romper, they're wearing a romper, they look better than me in the romper.
That would be bad for you.
It's scandalous indeed.
That's interesting. All right.
Yeah, so another thing we want to talk about today is introverts and extroverts. And I have with me the definitions of an introvert is a shy, reticent person.
Reticent. No big words. What does it mean?
Psychologically, it means a person whose character is primarily concerned with his or her own thoughts and feelings.
Oh, right.
And in comparison, an extrovert is a person who's concerned with physical and social environment.
So you tell me
them.
who would wear a romper? An introvert or an extrovert?
Definitely an extrovert.
So what would an introvert wear?
An introvert would be more conservative, I think. They would wear something that wouldn't draw attention to them specifically.
Are we saying all religious people are introverts? Those people who dress religiously?
No, because that comes in the terms of religion plays a part into it. Might not exactly.
All right, sure.
Yeah.
So what about introverts and extroverts are we going to be exploring today?
Their friendships, their relationships, their work, and at home. Yeah, so let me give you a scenario.
Right.
An introvert, do you think they are more likely or less likely to share something personal that happened to them?
Share it with who?
A friend.
A close friend? Or just an acquaintance?
Not an acquaintance friend, a close
I really
friend.
think
And
they
how
would
they
be.
would sort of be able to approach that.
I think they would be. Why wouldn't they? They're people.
In comparison to an extrovert, do you think
I
it would
don't
be
really think
much harder?
I don't really think I've never met extroverts who want to share their personal life and stuff like that with people.
Are you sure? Like, it's literally in their definition.
No, but like I've been around a lot of extroverts. I would know. I wouldn't like to say what I associate with, but like they love to be the life of the party and things like that. Not necessarily just
share personal information.
Like what? Yesterday I had this big pimple on my butt and then I got rid of it. What would it be?
No, I mean like if maybe they had trouble at home yeah, how do you think they would come and be able to share that with a friend?
Okay. In that regard, before we get into, let's say, friendships and all things like that, do you think all the people on social media are introverts or extroverts? Those people
Mm,
posting Snapchat videos and, oh my God, I just got my hair
I
done.
think it's definitely easier for extroverts because it would be like an extension of themselves,
Right.
and an introvert would struggle with it, probably think too
Okay.
deeply about a simple post.
Hmm.
Yeah.
But okay, that's something to think about because I have a thought on it, but it's not yet here. So I'll get back to you on that.
Okay, then. Another thing I want to talk about is, let's say, dating with introverts. Who do you think that would gravitate towards, uh,
Towards what?
like, another person who's also an introvert?
Do you
Uh,
think in this regard opposites attract or similars attract? Oh, that sounds so
let's
wrong.
say opposite attract, and someone more introverted is dating someone who's the complete,
Extroverted. Yeah.
yeah,
Okay.
opposite. And then when they get uncomfortable with some of the situations they will be put through.
Or will they
It's,
be able to live freely through the extrovert? I really think introverts are like hiding, are closeted extroverts. And once they find the extrovert partner, they get to do things that they normally wouldn't do without someone pushing them to do it.
no, but then you would get like those people who are like so touchy feely, and maybe you are not as touchy feely as them and get uncomfortable.
Hmm. I do wonder about that in the sense that, but then why would they have gotten into the relationship with them? Like, come on, a relationship is all about that touchy feely stuff.
That's not all a relationship,
Come
but
on, that's 90% of what it's about.
that's a topic for another day, honestly.
Okay.
um,
What is on the schedule, Tabitha? You sound so lost right
do I do?
now. Well, what do you think that extroverts have? What do you think is their greatest strength? That they are able to go into a situation and just be themselves and do everything they want, in
I
the sense
think
like they
ne-
take control.
people skills in terms of like networking. So I'd say the perfect, let's say, job for them would
Job.
be in
Yeah.
marketing,
Right.
something to do in marketing where they have um, a personal contact with
Right.
people.
With people, and you think an introvert would be best suited for what? Sitting alone in a room.
Not sitting alone in a room, but maybe less contact
With people.
with people.
Do you what do you associate yourself with? Let's get deep into this.
I think I'm an introvert with extrovert tendencies.
Oh, now you can't be one, now you have to be both. Like,
I
what is
don't
it gonna
think
be?
any one person can be completely one thing,
Uh-huh.
because people are complicated, and their situations, different situations, shape a person. So you can't say you. I mean, you can, but most likely you'd have people who are a bit of both.
Really? You think people can be both?
I think
So
people can
so
be both.
basically at home I'm like an introvert, and at work I'm like, hi guys, life is amazing, let me tell you about my weekend. You really
Yes,
think that's how it
yes,
can be?
because you can put on a mask and be like,
So are you a fake extrovert then? What where are you going with
no
this?
one would know unless you tell them.
Okay, but let's get back into dating, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
Do you think that if you were dating, let's say you're an introvert, let's assume, or rather you said,
Okay.
and then you're dating an extrovert, yeah? Do you think that relationship would have longevity? Is the word longevity?
Yeah, it is.
Longevity.
No.
Okay, longevity compared to one with an introvert.
I think so, because the person would push you into sharing details rather than if you're with another introverted person.
So do you really
And
think
you're
an
like,
introvert dating an introvert is just two people sitting in a room
if
just
there's a on
just
their
on their
phones?
phones and comfortably? I mean, comfortably for them, I guess.
Probably yes. I do think
That's such a stereotype. Like you're stereotyping it. Oh, you're an introvert. Must mean you listen to dark music and you don't like lights in your rooms. Like someone we'd know. You know.
No. I think they would suit each other to an extent.
Who?
I mean,
Extroverts and introverts.
extroverts and introverts.
Okay. What?
Like have
Yeah.
a bit of both. Like you can get to be loud and outgoing with the extroverts, and also they can get to be chill and at peace with you.
Right. So the intimacy would be stronger for the extrovert because they learn how to be, let's say, intimate. I'm not
Yeah.
saying extroverts are not intimate, but I kind of am saying extroverts are not intimate, but we're on the same page. What other facet of dating can we go into? Do you think let's describe the perfect date for this scenario? I'm the extrovert, you're the introvert.
Okay.
Do you think an introvert would hate going for like a rave and a party and such? They'd rather stay at home, read a nice book. It sounds like such a stereotype, but oh well.
It does sound like such a stereotype. I'd say it depends on the degree. Am I saying that right? Of introverts you are.
I guess so.
Yeah. Because you're with your significant other.
Yeah.
I guess you'd want to give it a try, but when it gets too much,
You'd
you
want
might,
to recede
you
into
might
your corner.
recede. It may also come down to you being uncomfortable in public
Right.
situations or crowd situations. Let me say.
Okay, then if that's the case, where let's give the listener who is an extrovert dating an introvert or vice versa the perfect date. The perfect. Where would you like to be taken as an introvert?
I would like to be taken to do something fun, but not where it's crowded. So I would
Something fun like?
something fun like, GP karting. That's one thing.
Okay.
You know,
Right.
you can race with other people, but you don't have to necessarily.
You're safely away in your helmet
Yeah.
and hidden. Okay.
And you get to have fun as well.
Right.
An uncomfortable situation would probably be in a restaurant.
Really? So introverts don't like food? Is that what you're saying? So you'd rather
Not that they
take
don't
away-
like food. It's like they'll be very aware of the environment they're in at the time and probably overthink everything and end up spilling everything on themselves and just embarrassing themselves in front of the
My
other
God, that
person.
got dramatic really quick.
I mean, it's a
Wow.
thought, but yeah, that's another thing.
Hmm.
What about you
As an
and
extrovert,
as an extrovert?
let's say
Where would you
uh,
take your introvert?
skydiving on our first date.
Oh,
Nah, I'm just kidding. Like, like to a party, like let's say a popular artist comes to the country, you take them for that rave, and
a rave.
and then you guys
Loud
have your time. Then I
music.
go far away. I meet some other people, have a good time.
Oh,
Then
good.
we meet in the middle, because
Mm.
that's how great things happen.
Mm.
Why not?
If you're gonna go to a rave, don't you think that you have to spend the whole time? Don't you think that you have to spend the whole time with them and not leave them alone?
What? They're an adult. What, I'm supposed to hold their hand? Yes, we're on a date, but deal with it.
If you're
that makes
taking
me an
me on
asshole,
a
not
date
an
and
extrovert.
leave me alone for more than 5 minutes,
That makes you needy.
you're in the X pile.
No, but
It does not make me needy. It makes you
how does that
an
make me?
insensitive.
How does that make put me in the
person.
X pile? What did I do?
I mean, you asked me to make time to come for
but
this,
like
and
imagine
then
me in the
you-
rave going tudum, 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 that's the music, and I'm enjoying myself, and you're just standing there like, oh my God, like come on, I'm there to rave, yeah.
Yeah, you are,
Right.
but that doesn't mean you have to stray away and go do your own thing for half an hour.
Not half an hour, 10 minutes. I can get things done in 3 minutes. Come on.
Oh,
We're talking about
rolling
walking
my eyes
around.
here, guys. Rolling my eyes.
It's just always going to be love-hate between me and you. But like on a serious note, I do think as an extrovert, I would take them out on a date, to a club, possibly have a good time, and you know, if you can invite a threesome on board, why not? Nah, I'm just kidding. But
Every
like a,
guy's dream there.
with two girls, not two guys.
So
But
they say. Anyway.
no, but like taking them out to a nice place where you can be yourself, in the sense a party environment is something I would think would work for them.
Okay, to compromise on that, I'd say take them for drinks first. Or
To loosen them
to,
up.
to loosen them up, you know, when before the rave,
Right.
when you go for like maybe a happy hour or somewhere that just has chill music,
Okay.
you get to have the environment that you can kind of get to know each other more,
But what if
speak,
but-
loosen them
okay.
up before diving in the deep end of the rave.
Sure, let me ask you something then that I've wondered. Yeah, let's say I'm on a social media app like Bumble or Tinder or something, and I get linked with the introvert, and I want to take them there, but I want a second date because I will 100% get this date.
Yeah.
Now, if I take them there, I'm not gonna get a second date. But my issue is, if I don't take them there and we go somewhere boring, I wouldn't want a second date. So what is the middle ground, do you think? Where do you think introverts and extroverts meet? Where's that bridge?
The bridge is in their hobbies. Do something you both enjoy.
Yeah, what if we don't enjoy it? Like, what if I want
Why are
to?
you with them in the first place?
Because Tinder told me to, and you listen to technology. That's how life works. Turn here, you turn there, even
well,
if
then
there is
you
no
need
turning.
to reevaluate
Okay,
your
fine.
settings in
Fine,
your
alright.
Tinder or whatever.
Come on, but we do rely on social media and stuff to understand how things are going. So okay, so you'd say use the hobbies and figure out where to go,
Yeah.
right? So still on dating, who would you say is the better person in bed, an extrovert or an introvert? Now we're getting into the deep things. I would tell you what I think. I would think an extrovert is better because, you know,
Why?
they live life. They want to be there. They're there with you. They're having a good time in bed, wherever, or rather in bed. So they're there with you. You know, they're expressing themselves. An introvert would just sit there like, yeah, okay, that's great. You know, that
I
would just
don't
be
think
boring.
that's true. I think with the person that they're comfortable with, an introvert would open up and
What a
shock
generic answer.
you.
What's the answer here? Who is better in bed? You just said if they're comfortable with you. That means nothing.
Yeah, I mean, they're in bed with you. They must be comfortable with you on
Sure,
some
yeah,
level.
yeah.
So I'd say an introvert.
Okay, let's
is
do
better.
introvert versus extrovert in the same bed. Whatever sex they are, whatever, like, it's a
Yeah.
guy, girl, guy, whatever. Who would perform better? An introvert or an extrovert?
I don't think I can answer that with this little detail.
You're not going to. Oh, yeah, okay, fine. But rep your side. I would say it's an extrovert. Yeah, I think we just got the answer,
No.
ladies and gentlemen. That it is the extrovert side about it. So for the first segment, I feel like extroverts have won. Point 1 to the extroverts. Point 0 to the introverts.
Oh, the introverts are gonna come back
Oh
stronger.
my god. Yeah, they're gonna come back when you're sleeping, stab you in your sleep. This is what she means.
No,
So crazy.
But what about at home? Do you think introverts tend to not
Now, what are we assuming here? They live alone, they live with
no
family.
with family in a family setting?
So we're saying they're married or
No, not married with their parents and siblings. With their parents and siblings.
oh, okay.
How do you think they go by? I think they would like to be around their family, have family time, but at the same time just want to
introverts?
the introvert
okay.
want to have their own space and be in their own room and not be disturbed while they do their own
So
stuff.
according to you, you think an extrovert would be out there like, hi mom, hi dad, and just
Not
hang with them
not
the
like
whole
hi
time.
mom, hi dad, but
Right.
always want to be around someone, because I know the people like that
Right,
who'd
right.
like prefer to be in someone else's company
I think
constantly.
so. I
rather
do.
than
In that case, I would agree that
be comfortable in
th-
their own space.
I think extroverts would love to, have something to do, be with someone. Like I would love every weekend to meet with the family, have some drinks, things like that. And an introvert, I would assume, like my introvert relative would be like, nah, we don't need to this week.
Yeah.
And I'd be like, why shouldn't we this week? Why are you being such a buzzkill?
It'd be like, because I want to be alone. Leave me.
Sure, but then where do people who lie in the middle of the spectrum go in this situation?
That I think that comes down to how they balance their situation.
Okay.
So at times they wanna, yay, let's do this, let's do that, let's go out, let's meet, let's hang, let's chill.
What is let's
meet?
Oh, let's meet. All
Let's
right.
meet, let's
Right.
hang, let's chill.
Right.
And at other times they're like, nah, I'm not feeling it this week.
So basically, you're telling me extroverts are boring, and I mean introverts are boring, and extroverts are down with everything out there.
I don't think it's boring to them when you can catch up in a good book, enjoy your own jokes in your own space. That sounds sad. Forget about it.
It sounds really sad. So there's an introvert somewhere just sitting there going la 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 because they thought of their own jokes. That's terrible.
Yeah, they tend to be more in their head, so know what.
That's
I'd
a
say, like-
psychopath. That's basically a psychopath. Come on.
No, because there's times that you're in a certain situation, you see things, you observe things, but you necessarily don't want to say what you're thinking because it's funny, but it might be very offensive, and you probably overthink.
So introverts are basically assholes.
In disguise,
yeah.
Yep.
So at a home setting, they're basically judging their siblings, their relatives, but
Yeah.
they're smiling. And an extrovert is the idiot who says it out loud. My God. So basically, I'm getting don't trust introverts from this. But at home, I think like an extrovert, like, yeah, they want to be with in the sense, they want to be with their family. In the sense that, what kind of, if you could choose your parent, don't you think you'd want an extroverted parent than one parent who's sitting alone in their room, like, leave me alone,
Don't
do my
disturb me,
work.
child.
Yeah, things like that.
Food's in the kitchen.
Yes.
No.
And why is it toast for dinner every day? Like, it's sad.
True, but I don't think parents really have a choice, because now you have this mini human who depends on you. So
Mini human. They call that
mini
a
human.
baby. Wow, these fancy
who
words you
depends
come
on
up
you.
with.
You have no choice. You have to be an extrovert.
Not really.
learn
You
to
just
be.
throw them food. Like you lock them in a room and you just slide food under the door.
I do not condone what Azeem is saying right now.
If I want to be alone, like I would do that. But sometimes, like, what if your kid's an asshole and you don't want to spend time with them? An introvert would just
But
be
you're
like,
the one who
"Fine.
made him, so who's the real
Shit
asshole
happens.
here?
Shit happens."
Oh God, yeah. Anyway, let's get back to it.
At work,
At work.
I think we kind of talked about what work the two would be more suited to, but how do you think they interact with their co-workers, so to speak?
At work, I think you have to balance a lot. It's like you're on a beam. Some people will come up to you and they'll be like, "Hi, my name is ABCD," and other people you'll just meet them as you grow in your work.
Yeah.
So I think it's easier if someone comes up to you and says hi and tells you what's happening. It makes it easier for you.
Yeah.
And sometimes I think that would be better if like someone's there with you and they're like smiling and stuff, and like they want to be with you and they want to talk to you and they want to help you. But it can be the other way around. They can try and screw you over.
Oh.
But I would be more afraid of the introvert who's sitting in a corner plotting how to destroy me at work.
Because at work everyone's trying to destroy you. That's what Azeem is saying.
Yeah, that's basically what I think. Yeah, at every job in the world, even if you're selling jugus on the road, peanuts on the road, someone would be like, how can I kill him?
Oh,
Yeah.
no.
It's usually the guys who talk the most who wouldn't do anything to you. I would know because I talk a lot of shit. I never do anything about it. But it's the people who keep quiet who you should be very, very scared of.
That is true, but
So at work, do you think an extroverted boss would be better or an introverted boss would be better?
I think if your boss is introverted, they're not going to come and directly speak to you. They're going to
They're
send
gonna
someone.
send you a passive aggressive
Your manager.
email.
Your manager's gonna come talk to you. Like the boss is not happy with what you're doing as him.
And he's just sitting in a corner snaring at you. He's like, I know what's being said.
Yeah. You'd get the message through the eye contact, definitely.
That's really weird though. Like, why would you want a boss that's an introvert? You can't get anything done because you're secretly being judged and you know it. What if he's watching you through the camera feeds and wondering what you're up to?
Yeah, true. But also, what about an extroverted boss? Do you think that they'd be more hands-on and micromanaging every situation?
I really think they would micromanage way, way more. I think they'd be all up in that thing. They'll be like, hi, what did you do? Did you write your name down? Did you do this? Did you do that? And it can get overwhelming, but I think it's better because you're at work. You're not with your best friend. So you might... Some would say you don't need to be micromanaged.
Yeah.
But in some like high-skilled work, you need micromanagement to do it well. So I think an extroverted boss is always better. Like in the sense, since we're talking about work, would you want an introverted salesman or an extroverted salesman? Hi, just buy this. Like, just buy it. Or here is the greatest thing on the earth.
I think
take it.
Obviously, an extroverted salesman would kill it at their job every single time because it's who they are.
And the guys in the middle would just adjust accordingly.
It will adjust accordingly.
Okay.
But if you're a complete introvert, I'm sorry, but you're not gonna make it. Just change your career. Change your career. Change your career.
Okay, then what's the best career for an introvert? Housewife. I'm gonna get a lot of hate for that one.
That's really rude. No, I'd say what do they call them?
Called what?
People who make apps. App makers.
Developers. You really think developers? Oh my goodness. No, it kind of makes sense though.
It does, doesn't it?
Yeah. They keep in their own space and they get things done. So that makes them better workers then, doesn't it?
Yeah. So let's think of someone like Bill Gates or...
Yes.
What's his
That's
name?
the
Who made Facebook? Sorry,
Mark Zuckerberg.
Yeah, him. Do you think people like them tend to be more introverts?
Well, you're hitting a paradox because you're saying Mark Zuckerberg, who built a social media platform, is an introvert. Do you get what I mean? Like it's a place. Have you seen what people say on social media?
He's taken out that human contact.
Yeah.
So now it's made it's easier for people who probably are awkward around other people or think more in their heads to socialize with others without having that personal contact.
But didn't you earlier say that extroverts are more social? So if I socialize with
but
others,
I think
don't I?
You've got me there, but
there we go.
I think doing it through devices
is easier. Right.
And so it kind of blurs the line of introvert, extrovert.
And do you think there's such a thing as too much? Like, I think we've agreed there's such a thing as too much introversion. But is there such a thing as too much extroversion? Like, have you seen those guys on Facebook that are like, hey guys, I just took a dump. Hey guys, I just went down the stairs. And there's an update for that every 5 minutes.
Unfollow, unfriend, block.
Delete Facebook account. Oh my goodness. Do you think so?
Probably to me, just because I might be like, oh, I don't wanna associate with this. But I mean, they are who they are, so they can't control it.
What on earth are you saying? You can control it. Stop texting while you're in the bathroom. I get it. You're taking a shit. The world needs to know, but no, they don't.
No, but that's what like Facebook has become. Somewhere you can just put out everything you're doing. Well, for some people, I don't do that.
Okay.
I don't like to do that. But some people do. I mean, they take full advantage of that platform. So you share the details of your whole life. And I guess that's how you'd know if someone is more extroverted.
Okay, I feel like
And
we're
personal as
we're
well.
taking this introversion and extroversion into the social media world,
Yeah.
and in that vein, I
It's
really
hard to tell, isn't it?
no no I'd like to give you another scenario,
Okay.
and I really think the worst place on the internet is not the dark web, the deep web. It is the YouTube comment section,
Oh, good.
and I
Those
really
people are
think
ruthless.
they are assholes, and I'm pretty sure we'll get a few comments soon. But what
the
I think
freedom
is,
of being anonymous.
yeah, it's the anonymous thing, and I really think those people are introverts that
Yeah.
are just so happy.
And this is where they get to just spread
Unleash,
their wings.
spread their wings, spread their gasoline, pick up their lighter, and then say,
Oh,
like, people write
good.
the worst things on comments. Like, I've seen,
Yeah.
go kill yourself. Yeah,
Oh,
kill yourself
so
is
rude.
general.
In general.
It's a general thing. Kill yourself. Hey, this is my new music video. Go fuck yourself. I don't like your new music video.
Like, and this is the thing I don't get. Like, no one forced you to go listen to this. No one forced you to comment on it.
Right.
But you will, because I don't know, it gives you some sense of power.
But those people will never say it to your face.
Never.
So are those people all introverts?
Ah,
Oh, dead
don't
silence. I wonder
know.
why.
I'm defeated
You're-
here,
you're
guys.
basically-
I'm really
you're-
defeated.
You're basically the ambassador for introverts at the moment.
Not for the bullies, I'm not.
No,
Not
because
for the
because the
internet
way
bullies.
you're saying not for the bullies, but the way you're saying it sounds like all good people are introverts and all bad people are extroverts. What is up with that?
I don't want to bring Trump into this, but I'm just gonna bring him in.
Hey, it might get us more views. Let's go.
So someone like him,
Yeah.
I would say he's more of an extrovert. He's loud, obnoxious,
Because
likes
he's
to
up at
just
3 a.m.
share his thoughts on everything and anything
3
that no
a.m.
one
in the
asked him
morning.
about. Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah. And I don't know if he's a good guy or a bad guy.
I can give you an answer for that, but later. Uh-huh.
Yeah. But some of the things he says
Right.
are very offensive to other people, and it seems like he doesn't care about that. So I'd say
But what does that have to do with being an extrovert?
that's what I'm coming
Oh,
back
sorry. I'm
to
getting excited.
getting ahead
Yeah,
of me.
ahead of yourself.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. So I'd say like extroverts might have that kind of careless demeanor.
Careless demeanor. How
That's a
dare
harsh
you?
word.
How
I'm
dare
sorry.
you? Careless demeanor, as if I'm driving down the road like I'm an extrovert. Left, right, left, right. No.
With no signals at all.
Do you mean like in a social context they'd be less caring of what they say?
Yeah.
Like they're
And
just
how it affects
how
other
it affects people. Okay, I
How
can
it
see that.
affects other
I can see
people.
that.
That's
Yeah.
what I mean.
Okay.
That's what I meant to say. Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
What do you mean yes? So
I'm done.
Oh,
Points made.
damn.
Bam.
Okay, fine. I concede. I concede to that.
Okay.
But then I really think that like introvert, like let's take this back to the workplace.
Mhm.
Who do you think would work better in a workplace? So it depends the kind
It
of
depends
job.
on the kind of job.
Okay, what
If it's a more customer oriented job,
yes.
I would say an extrovert would excel.
So those people who are introverts and let's say all around them 360 degrees is just sales jobs, what would they do?
They would
Adapt or die?
they would adapt, but I think inside it would chip.
Okay,
a
so
little
if they
of-
adapt as hard as they try, they'll never be good as a natural extrovert. Do you think
yes, yes.
that? Ooh.
I think that's the way it comes down to like having the natural talent, or
Right.
just learning the job and learning to be as good as you can, irregardless of your natural ability in that place.
Okay, that makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
But then still sticking to work. But like how can we help an introvert become the best then in this sense? Because for me, extroverts are just the coolest guys. That's why I'm not saying anything about them, because they go to work, they kill it, they go home. Introverts, they go to work, they look around, they wonder what their place in the universe is.
I would think make little goals for yourself.
Wouldn't they be changing who they really are then?
No, just so to ease your way, especially if you're very uncomfortable
Right.
in expressing your thoughts
Yeah.
and communicating with
Okay.
other people.
Right.
Just like making simple, attainable goals for every day. And maybe like daily affirmations in the morning. You wake up, say,
Oh,
why you
please don't do that.
laughing?
I am a strong woman.
Look in
No,
the
you don't need
mirror,
to do
say,
that.
I am a strong individual.
Oh,
I can
okay.
share my thoughts without crumbling. Okay,
Yeah,
that's
and
extreme,
then go
but
to work
you
and
get what I
crumble.
mean.
And then go to work and
Yeah,
crumble
like,
under the
when
pressure
I-
of an extrovert. Like, you can't. I highly disagree with that one.
What would you say they should do
They
then?
should quit, go home and live under a tree or something. I don't know. Like, the world
Not
has no place for
sustainable,
them.
Azeem, not sustainable.
But like, yeah, I get what you're saying, but I don't think it would work. I think they would really struggle at a workplace that requires you to be out there.
True. So that's another thing. Find a job more suitable to
Not everyone
you.
can get that chance though, yeah.
That work for yourself.
Let's say tonight itself, I want to go on a date with an introvert. Or let's call her Alice for the case. We can't keep calling her
You want to
introvert.
take Alice on a date?
Yes. And I want to get some. Do you think it would be possible with Alice?
No,
But why?
because Alice doesn't know you like that.
Oh, but if her name was Alicia, who's an extra, she would be down
The
with that?
extra syllables make so much a difference.
Yeah. The extra syllables make a difference. Yeah, that's why I'm using them.
Yeah. I would say
Uh-huh.
make her. No, why am I helping you?
Please, I have a date tonight. Come on. I want to know how to get Alice down and dirty.
Alice, you're a strong person.
Hey, it took me a while to break her down.
No. Take Alice to watch a movie that she likes.
And then
Take Alice to get some ice cream.
and then
And then take Alice
yes.
home.
Damn it. What do you want me to do with that? That's useless information. Basically, you're telling me that since I think of the world differently, me and Alice can never get down.
That's what I'm saying.
But why?
Because it's you. I'm joking.
She just made this personal. You're lucky I don't want to say anything about you at the moment.
Yeah, if you're gonna date an introverted person, just try and take them to places that
Why
make
would
them comfortable.
why would I have to be the one changing for an introvert? Why can't they?
You're not changing, you're just
We're not meeting in the middle. I'm changing everything about how I like to date, what kind of things I like to do, just for this one woman.
you just want to
person.
get them out of the shell that is their personality.
You are digging such a great grave for you, so I'm gonna keep quiet and let you figure that out.
No, I'm done. Let me just
No. The shell of their personality that's holding them back from being who they really are. Yes, go on. I'm not putting words in your mouth.
That's
but
not what I meant.
That is kind of
not
what you meant.
What I meant. I meant beneath
Uh-huh.
every
Uh-huh.
introverted person
What kind of bullshit?
is a
Yes.
magnificent person.
This is
Person
such
with such a
bullshit.
beautiful personality. And
Shall-
you should give them a chance to shine.
Sure.
I think I
should.
made that very well.
Fine. Okay, I agree with you, but like, let's see another place we can apply this theory to. Friendship.
Yeah.
Who is the better friend? Who can keep the secrets? Who can get you out of trouble?
Definitely, I'd say an introvert can keep the secrets.
An extrovert can improvise there and then when you get in trouble. They'd just be like, yo, he was with me yesterday. You know, we went to this place. The ID number was this. The time was this. An introvert
Too
would
many
just be
details
like,
in a lie.
You're
gonna get
makes it
caught.
believable.
You're
That's
gonna
how
get caught.
the devil
You're
is in
caught.
the detail. Come on. But who do you think would be the better friend when it comes to trouble, like getting out of trouble? Let's say you do something bad. I'm not saying kill a person, but I'm saying something bad.
Like,
drugs and get wasted at a party or something like that. That can get you in trouble with the people you care about.
yeah.
So who's better? The
As-
introvert who
as-
was never there in the party because he or she didn't get invited?
Why would you think introverts don't get invited? Like,
I
honestly,
know they don't get invited.
I think probably your extrovert friend, but are they gonna keep you to themselves, or are you?
What am I, property or something to be kept to myself?
No,
To someone's self?
I mean getting you out of trouble. Are they
Really?
gonna keep that to themselves,
The
or
extrovert.
yeah?
I think they would. Why would you assume they wouldn't?
I don't know, because they're very open.
Doesn't mean they'd give away your secrets.
Wouldn't they though?
Oh, now you're making me wonder. Would they? Shit. I need to reevaluate who I tell things to.
Crickets. Crickets.
That's just terrible.
Okay, no. I think like having both sets of friends, like some of your friends introverts, some extroverts, and you get like the full scope of
Yes.
of life.
The full scope of life.
Yeah.
So if I have 6 friends, 3 introverts, 3 extroverts. Sorry you didn't make the cut because you're in the middle. We can't have someone in the middle. Pick a side. Don't be a loser. That's basically what you're telling me with friendship.
Yeah, that's what I'm
Really?
telling you.
Really?
No, I'm not telling you that.
What a sarcastic tone.
No, I'm saying you can go have fun,
Yeah.
different kind of fun with your extroverted friends. Maybe go out, raving, and with the introverted friends, you can chill.
So like they never meet each other. We keep them.
They can.
You keep them in different bubbles.
I mean,
So Monday is for intro. Wednesday is for. Tuesday is for extra.
if you do that,
You have
then
a
you're
very
the
weird
really,
way
really.
of dealing with friends. I'm just saying. This sounds like personal.
It is not
approach.
personal. It is not personal.
Okay.
It's just an idea I'm throwing out there for people who want to do it.
I think as an extrovert, I would rather have extrovert friends so that I can go do more things with my life. Not just sit at home and die. I can go hiking. I can go partying. I can go meet more extroverts. What's better than one extrovert? More than one extrovert.
Wouldn't you be competing with yourselves?
Of course we would. That's how we'd get better.
Sounds like
life.
chaos. Sounds
Organized
like
chaos.
No, chaotic chaos.
That's just mean.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
I'd say get yourself an introvert friend, someone who has not more perspective, but different perspective to life.
Right.
That's a very important thing. Like people who bring, who view things differently from you.
Okay.
Adds more value.
I'm just going to disagree with your opinion. Because I don't think it would work. I don't think it would ever work. Imagine if you married an introvert. Not you. Imagine if I married an introvert. Oh my God, I would just die. I'd be like, hey, honey, what do you want to do? Sit at home, read a book.
Oh, they don't sound like that.
God, like, honey, what do you want to eat? Anything edible. Like, that would just kill me. Like, what am I going to do with that?
What's wrong with chilling at home? There's so many things you can do.
Yeah, but like...
And enjoy yourself.
At home.
In the house.
Clean the house, watch some TV. Wow.
Watch some TV. Listen to music.
You can do that outside. Groove.
Make some beats.
Really? with your significant other, you can't make beats. That's...
Who says you can?
This is the mom and wife squad. Here we are. That's not going to happen. Mom and wife. I just said mom and wife and you didn't even catch that. I meant husband and wife.
I do want to get involved in your little...
Or husband and husband, whatever it is.
What was I going to say? You've made me forget.
Then let me keep you forgetting. I think that it's
that's not English. That's not English.
You could have just let it go for this time.
Nope.
Like,
Go
seriously,
on.
why?
Okay, I'll let it go now. Go
No,
on.
you haven't. So mean. You see, I'm showing emotion like a proper human being, like an extrovert. Not like, did I hurt you? No, you didn't. But then their eyes scream murder, scream everything in the world.
I like your generic voice of introverts.
Yeah, it is apt because I've met a few introverts and they're just like, hi, how are you guys doing? Like, it's so scary. Like, why?
I'm so skeptical of that, but
All the
I'm not
introverts
gonna
in my
think-
head look like Snape from Harry Potter. Mr.
Oh.
Potter, what are you doing? You know, it's just so
That's
terrible.
That's a good.
It sounds nothing like him, but thank you.
Yeah. Well, again,
What have I done again?
you made me forget. I
Well,
was gonna say something about Snape.
what about Snape? Come on.
The first time I saw him,
Right.
not saw him like his
So,
character. I
like he's your best friend or something.
No, I thought he was like the murdery type.
He was the murdery type.
Exactly.
He
so I
murdered
was right.
Dumbledore.
I stopped watching Harry Potter after
Spoilers.
a while.
Dumbledore dies.
Sorry, guys.
But Dumbledore wanted to die like a weird fetish. Kill me. Let me die. And Snape's like, I can oblige. See, the accents are the same. But yeah. Yeah, that's okay. I think I've pissed off Harry Potter fans, but
Yeah.
too bad. That's life.
I can never go back and watch now. Not that I wanted to in the first place, but
Your sad, introverted life watching reruns of old movies.
I do that. I really do that.
And you feel proud of yourself. You see,
yeah.
you're watching old things instead of experiencing. Look at Netflix.
No, I watch old things in preparation for new things.
Like, how does
Like
watching the old Harry
Logan.
Potter?
Like for Logan.
No
I went
spoilers,
back
I
and
haven't
watched
seen
all,
it yet.
Oh, should I? Should I?
No.
No, okay. All
Uh-huh.
I'm saying is,
Right.
for Logan, I went back and watched all the X-Men and Wolverine films, although I didn't really need to.
Yeah, you did. You
Yeah.
just wasted a day. You could have been out that day, meeting new people, trying new food. Like, I
How,
met, yeah,
how would I go about meeting you? Just go to a restaurant, sit there, and then when someone
and
comes
join
back-
someone's dinner,
Hi.
lunch, whatever.
And you think that's not creepy at
No,
all?
you just hold up your extrovert card and be like, I'm an extrovert. And you're like, yeah, have a seat. If you
You
did
know
it
when
as an
people did-
introvert, it would be weird. You'd just be brooding. Aye.
You know when people do that in movies, I am so skeptical.
Yeah.
Like, oh,
I'm
just
just
two
kidding.
strangers
I don't think it
just
should
happen
work.
to be seated at the same place and suddenly we're friends. No, that's not
That's how
gonna
you get.
happen.
That's how you get murdered.
I really think people, if I'm alone and I want food, I'm gonna get a takeaway. There's no way I'm eating alone in a restaurant. Those are sad vibes right there.
But I thought you were accept how you are as a person and you're an
Yeah,
introvert.
the comfort of my space.
Yeah, but the
So I go
restaurant,
get my food
so you get in
and
your
bring
own
it
table.
into my space.
Yeah, but you get your own table and you can enjoy it.
Oh no.
You paint such a bleak.
Everyone
Uh-huh.
is going to look at you when they walk in.
No.
And you know,
I would,
most,
but not
most
everyone.
most single tables, let me say, or two-person tables,
Yeah.
but end up being one person sitting there,
Yeah.
are always near the windows,
Yes.
so everyone can see you
That's sad
eating
but true.
alone.
Yeah.
And they're like, "Oh, I don't want to be that person."
Sure.
Say you didn't think that.
I wouldn't want to be that person because
Yeah.
I okay, if
So
I was
get your
alone,
takeaway.
if I
and
was
go eat
alone
at
and I went to
home.
a restaurant, yeah, I would buy something extra, throw it at another plate, enjoy them, because that's how you get things done.
No.
Why would I go home with hot food?
No one
then
is
go
going
home
to
and
eat
cold
food a stranger offered to them.
You don't know how susceptible people are. It can work.
Nope.
It
Nope,
can
I
really
don't
work.
believe it. I don't believe it.
You paint such a bleak picture of what an introvert looks like, though. And I paint such a happy picture. Is that the takeaway we have for today? That the happiest people on earth are the extroverts and the saddest people.
I still
Uh-huh.
don't agree with that, but I have no way to defend it for now. So I'm just gonna say
Right.
introverts are cool.
That's it.
That's it.
So what have
Don't
we,
argue with me.
what have we accomplished on today's show? Nothing. Oh wait, a whole lot of nothing. If you're extrovert, stay extroverted. If you're introvert, stay introverted.
Yeah.
Really?
No.
Then say something.
I'd say if you're an extrovert,
Right.
sometimes try and enjoy your own company and see how you feel.
And
I think you'd love it.
all
You
right.
might even get addicted to it
Sure.
and
And
be
if you're an
changed
introvert-
forever.
And if you're an introvert, let me quote my co-host by saying, get out of your shell, meet someone you like, and be who you really
I
are.
said you might meet someone who would get you out of your shell.
Your introverted shell, you break through it, and then you become who you really are.
Oh God.
Like a caterpillar turning into a butterfly. the butterfly is extroverted.
No.
The introvert is the caterpillar. Ugly, beautiful.
My God, no. Oh,
Yes.
bring it back to this scenario I wanted to ask earlier. You're standing in a line.
Yeah.
You're queuing up. Not standing in a line. You're queuing up.
You're just randomly standing in line.
You're queuing up
Yeah.
at a bank.
Right.
How close can the person behind you stand?
I don't want to feel their body on my body. That's the line. Just because of an extrovert doesn't mean it's like, touch my butt, please. Let's get that close. Put your crotch next to my crotch. No, not at all.
What?
No, like, why would someone do that? Like, no.
What kind of line? What kind of queue is this?
What kind of bank do I go to? That's what you should be asking. Like,
No.
everyone line up crotch first. Like, no, it's just...
No, but like that's another aspect. I think like introverts have like their own space, even in public areas. Like, just maintain a reasonable space around yourself that is not occupied by someone.
No, I don't think so. Because
It's-
I kind of have an issue with that, because if you go to, let's say, if you go to India,
Yeah.
doesn't matter if you're introvert or extrovert, you get on the bus,
Mm-hmm.
there is no space for you to find as your own space. People will get in that bus. But if you go to Netherlands and you find a seat which two people can sit and only one person has sat there,
Don't sit there.
You're not supposed to sit
Yeah.
there. You
It's
see?
weird. Like,
So,
it's
all
an
the
empty
people-
bus. I'm sitting there. You want to come sit next to me? Don't do that.
Why not?
Don't do that.
It's a nice seat. There's sunlight.
No, pick
There's...
any spot, literally any other spot than the one that's next to me.
What if?
I want my space. The whole time you'll sit next to me. I'll
If you
be
wanted
thinking,
your
why did he
space,
sit
why
here?
did you use public transport? So are you
Okay,
saying
then
all the
I
people
should get up and go sit somewhere else and make it even more awkward.
pretty
Just
much?
don't sit next to me in the first place.
Are you
It's a
telling me
basic
everyone,
bus etiquette.
everyone in Netherlands, let's say the Netherlands is is introverted?
No.
So
But something are just like social rules, unwritten social rules.
developed by like an introverted person, like, I don't want to sit next to anyone. Let's make
No,
this a law.
developed by people who don't like awkward situations, which is almost everyone.
Life is an awkward situation. That's why extroverts are better.
More
better.
awkward than more awkward.
You would not like Indian bus travel if
Oh.
that's the case. This is my space to be like, I paid for this bus. I paid for my ticket, so.
But
no.
have you seen the trains? Is it in China or Japan that they have police to like push them inside during rush hour?
I think that might be China, but
Yeah.
this is a very uneducated answer that I'm giving you. So I will go check on that and figure that
Oh
out.
my gosh, yeah.
Right.
So, yeah, that's another thing. Personal space.
Introverts like him. I like my space and I'm an extrovert. It's not like I'm driving. I'm like, I have too many empty seats. Hey guys, robbers, rapists, Instagram
Murderers.
models, get in my car. Instagram models are the most dangerous for that group.
Are you sure about
They
that?
spread cancer.
It's so ridiculous. Oh my gosh, no. I can't.
Yeah. So, where are we? What are we even talking about right now?
We went from bus etiquette to where did we go after that?
For introverts and extroverts.
Yeah. Oh gosh. No.
This has been a wild ride. Yeah, so it's been a wild ride, and I think we've covered absolutely nothing and absolutely everything, just like we intended to. Yes, let's pretend that's what we planned to do from the start, yeah?
Let's do that.
So, this is me signing out. I'm Azeem Ibrahim Aliyar with,
Tabitha Manibe.
and you have been listening to Cross Theory.